Okay, so it looks like once we find the rain staff and the crest, we'll need to make our way to a place called the Sacred Shrine and turn in the 3 items. And I bet once we do, we'll obtain something special there. Wouldn't you say so? Okay, let's get out of this old man's barrier-ridden room and continue to explore the town of Mercado. There's still several treasures we can pick up here. And the next one I want to get is actually off to the west. So let's go down through here. And I believe it's going to be located right about here maybe. There you go. There's a wizard ring hidden there. We've got plenty of those in our stash now, so that's going to be really good for us MP-wise. Alright, let's go up this set of stairs. And once we go upstairs here, we're going to find a family in here. A husband and wife and their son, who's sleeping in bed. And if we talk to the wife, she says, "My poor child, born into a world so terrible, I feel so guilty about this." Quit your whining. We'll take care of the dark world for you. The darkness will disappear once we defeat Zoma. And if we talk to this metal master looking man, he says, "We're all going to die. There's no point in working." Well, I guess that's why all the people here are sleeping. I guess they've just lost the will to live because of the darkness. And I guess I really can't blame them. If I had to live in a dark world, I'd probably be pretty depressed too. And the little boy says, "You really look strong. Maybe you can beat the Demon King." "No, I'm sorry, it's nothing." "Don't worry, kid. We'll take care of the Demon King Zoma for you. Just have to have a positive attitude about it." Okay, let's raid the dresser drawers here. In the right dresser, we're going to find a party dress inside. I guess the lady just stashed it away in there, doesn't want to wear it anymore. She just doesn't feel like partying anymore. And in the left dresser drawer, there's a token hidden right there. So we get another token out of that drawer. Well, let's go talk to this scholarly looking man in a room full of library books. He says, "I'm studying dolls that move by magical power. I want to build a giant doll that would guard the town. I plan to call it Gollum." Well, there you go, friends. If you had trouble defeating the Gollum in Dragon Warrior 1, you can blame this guy right here because he's the guy that's going to build it in the future. So we get to meet the man that built the Gollum that you had to fight in Dragon Warrior 1 right here in Dragon Warrior 3. He says the name sounds strong, so that's good, yes? Well, I guess so. Now let's check the bookshelves here. In the right bookshelf, we're going to find a Defy book hidden there. The next bookshelf contains a Hero book. The middle bookshelf, you can find a Smart book, so you're probably getting the picture that you're going to find a book in each bookshelf here. And there's a Lady book in the second bookshelf, and the first bookshelf contains a Kindly book. So 5 books for your reading pleasure in this library. Okay, I believe there's one more treasure we can pick up here in this town. And in order to get it, we can just go around. Should have gotten it earlier when I was over here talking to the sleeping man. Let's see, it is down here, I believe. If we check right next to this counter, we can find a token hidden there. Okay, we've obtained all the treasure, I believe, here in Mercado. What I'm going to do is stay at the inn, rest and recover my HP and MP, and once I do that, I'll meet you back on the field right outside of Mercado. Okay, Hero and companions have been completely re-energized and are ready for the hike back down to the south. What we're going to do now is go back down to the bridge we first passed on the way up here to Mercado. There's actually a shrine we want to visit. Let's pull up our map here and take a look. Well, let me see if I can get the map up by pressing the select button, not the B button. Well, we're currently located right where the feather is there. What we're going to do is just go back down around, and we're going to cross a bridge right here, and the shrine is going to be in the area nearly due south, I guess, of Mercado. So let's go see what waits for us in that shrine, shall we? And if you don't want to bother taking damage from the poisonous swamps, you can always have your sage or your mage cast a step guard spell. Poisonous swamps don't really cause much damage anyway, but they're just kind of annoying. And that was a battle with 4 more wyverns. Alright, let's cross the bridge and continue to the south. The other bridge isn't too terribly far from here. Yeah, those Skullgons are kind of irritating with their icy air attack, but that's where Pete's Heal spell comes in very handy after they do a lot of damage. And hooray for Glenn, who was promoted to level 36 after that battle with 3 Goopies. Okay, we've crossed our bridge, so let's continue through the forest and now the desert. Shrine should be just up ahead. And here's some more poisonous swamp. And here's the shrine we want to visit, but I think I've got a little bit of time to kill. There's actually 2 more monsters that are located in this area if you're going after the monster medal. I think I've got enough time to go hunt those and see if I can find those for you guys. So let me go see what I can do for you, and once I find them, I'll be right back. Okay, here's one of them. The one on the far right is a magic wyvern, or mag wyvern. But they're a little bit more annoying than the regular wyverns because they can cast the Panic All spell, and they can also cast Heal All and recover all their HP after all your hard work whittling down their HP. So looks like they're accompanied by 3 red slimes and a wyvern. So anyhow, thought I'd just demonstrate this one for you real quick. If you want the monster medal, you can find it in this vicinity. Yep, trying to cast Panic All on me, and Glenn becomes confused. And because he's confused, he's probably going to kill one of my characters now. Well, fortunately, nobody died after Glenn was confused. He did do a whole lot of damage, though, so I just went ahead and took out the rest of those monsters, and I finally ran into the Voodoo Whiz. This is the other monster I wanted to demonstrate. You know, it took me a lot of time to find it. I actually had to pull out the shiny harp and keep playing it. And you know, I've been meaning to mention that what you can do with the shiny harp is you can play it on the field and it will call monsters. That way you don't have to walk around looking for them. And I'll probably go ahead and annotate that in part 1 of this video. I should have mentioned it when I was talking to Garen there, but anyway, finally ran into the Voodoo Whiz. These guys can cast the Blazemore and the Heal All spells, and I think they can also call other monsters call help for other monsters, just like the other Shaman type monsters. But anyway, let's just take them out real quick with our weapons. Oh yeah, they can also breathe fire too for not very much damage. So Glenn takes out Voodoo Whiz A, and Voodoo Whiz B calls for help. The Hork appears. I've been needing that Hork monster medal anyway, so let's just take the Hork out real quick here with our weapons too. They're nothing to worry about, they're weak. There we go. And I'm not going to get the monster medal. Okay, well, I'm going to walk back down to the shrine and I'll meet you there. Okay, I have made it back to the shrine, so let's just go inside and see who lives here. And if we go into the first floor of the shrine, we can find an elf in this room who hates humans just like her counterparts in the upper world of Dragon Warrior 3. But she likes Ortega. He'll slay the Demon King. So she knows of Ortega, just like Hero. Apparently he's on a quest to defeat the Demon King Zoma. I bet you we're going to run into him in the near future. What do you say? Well, if we go into the second floor, we'll find a queen sitting on a throne. She says, "I am a fairy who attended to Rubus in the past. On that day, July 31st, and the date that appears there is your birth date that you entered in at the very beginning of the game during the opening sequence. July 31st just happens to be my birthday." She says, "It was I who called you in Rubus's place. I may have said terrible things then. Forgive me." So this queen is actually the person that was talking to Hero in his dream during the opening sequence of the game. So she asks Hero to forgive her if she said terrible things to him. So she's literally the girl of Hero's dreams. "But now, Hero, you have finally come. I wish to confer the rain staff to you as a token of my feelings. So there it is. There's the rain staff, the second item we're going to need out of the 3 in order to get to Zoma's castle. If you check the center of the carpet, you can find tiny medal number 85. And lastly, if we go up, I think it's right about here, we're going to find a rosary hidden there. Alright, well that's the Southern Lands of Alefgard for you. Thank you for watching these past 2 episodes of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. This is Vortex 259. We'll see you again next time.